Hello, this is Fullerton Professional Organizing, and today we're talking about streamlining your office or home office, tips for executives with a busy family life. We've already tackled what to do before you start a business. We've tackled a few things that pertain to business. Now, let's see if we can talk about balancing the demands of an executive role with a busy family life, because that can be challenging. And we've already touched on balance in the previous episode. So, a well-organized office or home office can significantly enhance productivity and reduce stress. Now, here are some practical tips to help you streamline your workspace and create an effective environment that supports both your professional and maybe your personal responsibilities. Okay, so we're going to go into this a little bit. And the first thing we're going to tackle is declutter and simplify. 1, purge unnecessary items. We talk about that a lot in the organizing. Remove items that you no longer need or use. This includes outdated documents, broken office supplies, and excess decorations. 2, organize essentials. Keep only the essentials on your desk: computer, phone, a few essential supplies, and personal items that bring you joy. But hopefully you can have a desk where the things that you use on a daily basis are in a drawer handy, so that it's not kept out on your desk. Of course, if you have to have things out on your desk because you do not have storage drawers in your desk, then that is different. Have a little basket with a lid that stuff can be out of sight but easily accessible. All right, so 3, digital declutter. Clean up your computer desktop and organize your digital files into folders for easy access. Now, create a functional layout in your office. 1, optimize your desk placement. Position your desk to maximize the natural light and minimize distractions. A view of the door or window can help you feel more grounded, as long as it's not a distraction. Out the window could be a distraction. Okay? But if it's peaceful, then go for it. And ergonomic setup, if I said that word correctly, invest in an ergonomic chair and desk to reduce strain and improve comfort. Ensure your monitor is at eye level and your chair supports good posture. I know this from personal experience. This arm was starting to get very icy and very, very cold. The rest of my body could be hot, and I could cover this arm up and it would help, but it still felt icy and cold. I could not control the temperature of this arm. Went to the doctor, and I had a pinched nerve, and I had to take, at night, I had to take muscle relaxers until that went away, and they gave me a few little movements to do. And then I had to reevaluate this setup here that I am doing for you guys, because when I make these podcasts, I sit here and try to make 10 at a time. So, and making podcasts, and you probably have watched my podcast and you can tell that it's not easy for me. I don't have a face, a smiling face, or another person to bounce my conversation off of. So sometimes I know I'm not giving you eye contact. Sometimes I'm talking too fast. Making a podcast without interviewing people is harder than it actually looks. It really is, because you have to be somewhat entertaining and worry about being boring and being too long, and it's a lot. So thank you guys, those that do bear with me and watch my podcasts. But let's get back to the ergonomic, if I'm even saying it correctly, but you know what I mean. Ensure your monitor is at eye level. I'm going to repeat that because this is what helps keep you from tensing up and having those pinched nerves. And your chair supports good posture. I have to relax and I have to lean back and try to be comfortable when I'm talking to the camera and trying to engage with you, my audience. So now the next is storage solutions. Use shelves, cabinets, and drawer organizers to keep everything in its place. Label storage bins and folders for easy retrieval. Okay, everything in your home and your home office, your office at work, the things that you use, everything has to be as easy to put away as it is to leave out, so that it stays nice and neat and supports your productivity without causing a lot of stress, and from all the chaos around you and the clutter around you. You've got to keep it clutter free, but easy to access and easy to clean up. Now, implement time management strategies. Time blocking is a good one. Schedule specific blocks of time for different tasks. This helps you focus on one task at a time and reduces the temptation to multitask. Sometimes multitasking is great, but sometimes it's not. It's not as efficient. It doesn't suit your tasks. Your tasks aren't as efficient. We'll just leave it at that. 2, prioritize your tasks. Use a task management system. Maybe it's the Eisenhower matrix. If you've not heard of that, look it up. To prioritize your tasks based on urgency and importance. 3, set boundaries. We talked about that in the last podcast. Establish clear boundaries for work and family. Communicate these boundaries to your family to ensure everyone respects your work hours. Utilize technology wisely. Productivity apps is one way. Use apps like Trello, Asana, or Todoist to manage tasks and projects. These tools help you stay organized and keep track of deadlines. 2, communication tools. Some of this is a review. Utilize if I can say that real fast, communication tools like Slack or Microsoft Teams for efficient collaboration with your team. My church used to use Slack. Now I'm not sure if they still use it or if they have changed, but Slack was one that my church used for all of the teams, volunteer teams and employees, everything. 3, automation. Automate repetitive tasks such as email filtering, appointment scheduling, and data backups to save time. Next, maintain a clean and organized workspace. Daily cleanup. Spend a few minutes at the end of each day tidying up your workspace. This helps you start each day with a clean slate. 2, weekly deep clean. Dedicate time each week to more thorough cleaning, dust surfaces, vacuum, disinfect commonly touched items. 3, personal touches. Add some personal touches. If you can't keep plants alive, get a fake plant. Although those real plants are great if you can keep them alive, because they clean the air in your office, and sometimes those offices can get pretty stuffy. Okay? Personal touches. Add personal touches like family photos, plants, or artwork, but only 1 or 2. Don't add a whole cluttered mess of personal items. Just 1 or 2 to make your workspace inviting and motivating. Something pretty if you like pretty. Of course, if you're a man listening to this, add something that you like. All right, now balance work and family life. Family calendar is so important. Maintain a family calendar. The digital one I love the most is Cozy. I've mentioned that before. And track everyone's schedules. This helps to plan work around important family events and activities. Men, so you won't forget. Okay? Dedicated family time. Set aside dedicated time for family activities and stick to it. This could be dinner time, weekend outings, or game nights. We talked about that in balancing your home life. Put those on the calendar first and make them a priority. Even if it's once a month, make it on the same day every month so that everyone knows this is date night, this is family outing weekend, and make it a priority. If you can't do it every month, at least do it every other month. Make sure it's a priority until you can make it an every month thing. My husband and I have date night every Thursday night. We do take turns. He does the planning, but we take turns deciding where we're going to eat, so that he's not always deciding where we're going to eat for date night. And then he has to plan the next activity after eat. It can be his activity that I have to participate in, but if it's my date night, he plans something that he thinks that I will like. Okay? I do expect him to still do the planning, but we do switch out every other night. It's his date night. The next Thursday is my date night. Okay? Plans. Now, where did I leave off? Self-care. Prioritize self-care by scheduling regular breaks, exercise, and relaxation activities. It can just be as soon as you get home, you take a walk around the block before you go into the house. It can be take a walk around the block before you get in your car and go to work. Or it can be both. Just a walk around the block in the morning, go to work. As soon as you get home from work, take a walk around the block, come in the house. It can be as little as that. And don't forget your Bible reading every morning. And not just Bible reading so you check it off. Read it, think about it, and write down one thing that Bible reading is teaching. What's the lesson that Bible reading is teaching? Okay? Now, regularly review and adjust. Assess effectiveness. That's first. Periodically review your workspace and organizational strategies to assess their effectiveness. What is working in your office and what is not working? Same with home. What is working at home? What is not working? And then tweak it. Make those adjustments. Stay adaptable. That's 2. Be open to new tools and methods that can further streamline your workflow. Adaptability is key to maintaining an organized and productive workspace. Now, creating a streamlined and effective office or home office is essential for busy executives juggling work and family responsibilities. By implementing these tips, you can enhance your productivity and create a harmonious, not perfectly balanced, but a harmonious balance between your professional and personal life. If you need personalized assistance in organizing your workspace, contact me, Fullerton's Professional Organizing, and we can help you out. We can help you create a customized plan tailored to your unique needs, ensuring you achieve maximum efficiency and peace of mind. That's my job. I look at what is working, and that just gets tidied up. And then what is not working, we come together and think of a way to create a better system that will consistently work. Everything's not going to stay perfect, but again, it's got to be as easy to put away, as easy to implement as to not implement. So, all right, guys, thank you for listening. And I will see you on the next podcast.